Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Happy Tuesday to you all. Hope you're doing well today. Of course, we saw our temperatures finally get above 50 degrees for almost nearly 2 weeks. We have not seen this warmth in our area. A lot of snow melting taking place today, and that's some good news because we need to quickly get that out of here because obviously that continuation of those frigid overnight lows were not helping out as much. We're not going to be as cold tonight, but again, I'll talk more about a possible another round of winter weather could be moving in our area again. We'll get more in logistics and details on Thursdays, particularly on Wednesday. But I want to begin here with some snow photos. I'm a little overdue for showcasing these. I want to thank Ann from Elizabeth City, North Carolina. She tells me they picked up roughly about 5 inches of snow. This is her front yard. Beautiful North Carolina there. I've never been to Elizabeth City, but of course, I'm sure it was very strange for part of the eastern part of the North Carolina coast, even Virginia Beach even picked up on some snowfall. A couple of inches fell there. Most of that snow is still around because most of it's now in shady spots of the area. But again, 5 inches of snow is what she reported to me. And there's some video footage you're looking at there right now. There's that wind is whipping around there in her area. Just unbelievable to see something like that, a proportion of snow along the east coast of the North Carolina Tar Heel State, something that is just unheard of there. So thanks, Ann, for sending those photos to us. And I had another friend of mine in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, sent me some snow photos, or a snow photo, said that the weather people forecasted was not forecasting snow for them. So I don't forecast for North Carolina, particularly Winston-Salem area, but hey, it's always nice to get a surprise snow every now and again, particularly if it wasn't forecasted. And so there you go. Winter is at its finest. And of course, not feeling like winter like right now. We're going to continue to see the clear skies continue overnight. There will be a light breeze out of the north, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. We will see that persist. And of course, we're going to see some much near normal temperatures anyway for overnight lows. Right there about 8 o'clock, we'll see partly to mostly cloudy skies develop. We'll get near freezing overnight this evening. We will see clouds increasing later in the night and going into the overnight hours of your Tuesday and your Wednesday. That will again prompt nothing to be concerned about. This was all part of a cold front coming through, and I'm going to showcase you that cold front right now. And folks, get ready for some much chilly temperatures here because this 50-degree day is, well, quickly coming to an end in a hurry. You see right there, 41 for our Wednesday, mostly sunny skies, chilly, and it's going to feel a little different. Of course, we felt like spring on this Tuesday. Now we're going to feel more like we were about a week ago. As you remember, we were still digging out with all that snow. Most of that's beginning to melt. So obviously there's a concern for some refreezing. Definitely we're watching that, monitoring that very closely here with a 15 overnight low, and it's going to be windy. So we're going to be talking about wind chill staying in the 30s most of your Wednesday. Yes, the sun's out there, but don't let that fool you because it'll be much colder with the breeze coming in, especially overnight. We should see these winds start to subside down a little bit as you're making your plans out later Wednesday evening. So again, spring was felt like today. We're going to get back to our cold weather for the next several days. And of course, as I did mention to you a little while ago, we have a potential for another round of some wintry weather. Right now, computer models are still not in agreement with what is expected to come. But two of the most commonly used models is the American model, which is also showing some snow, but not a plowable snow. The European model kind of resembles the GFS American model there. But folks in the Northeast, they could possibly see their first nor'easter of the year. It's been a while since parts of Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, Delaware, along that 95 corridor there, they could possibly see some significant snowfall for the weekend, where they have been able to not see as much snow over the last several systems that came through our area. Most of our storms have been coming from the south, and they quickly just scoot off to the east of the coast of the Virginia anyway. They begin to kind of just settle out there and not really cause much of a snow threat for the Northeast. Now, parts of, northeastern Maine, they have been able to get snow, several rounds of it, as they've been seeing some extremely bitter temperatures. Our highs have been only in the teens. Their overnight lows have been below or right around zero for quite a while. Now they've been able to warm up a little bit, but again, it does look like another shot of that cold air. Not as cold as it is here right here, but again, most likely we're going to see that pattern change. Looks like there's some signals indicating we could possibly start warming up as we go into February. So if you're not a fan of this, I'm going to cover it up for you because there could possibly be some hope for some much warmer weather in our forecast. Do stick around with us. We'll have a lot more BTW21 news coming up right after this quick break.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.